All right, water sign, welcome to the week. I hope you're doing really well. Let's talk about what's going on for you this week. All of the readings seems to be a bit longer than a week. It seems like we're really talking about the end of November, but just saying. Let's see. Oh, on Wednesday this week, 1 p.m. Eastern, our live shot or our live call in. I am going to be doing the full zodiac for mid-November on that call. So if you're part of the Wednesday live or you're part of the memberships, you're going to get invited to that. If you don't know how to become a member, little join button, hit that. That's how you get invited to that Wednesday call. All right. Thursday on Pathfinders, we're going to talk more about North Node. That was such a good conversation last week. So we will keep going with that on Thursday at noon. All right, let's see where we're going for water signs. Gray, endings are inevitable. Mirror, treat your body like the palace that it is. Castle, it's time for healing, not war. Okay, we do have Mars in retrograde, and I feel like some of you might say some things that you might regret. I'm here to like put a stop to that before that happens. So be super mindful about treating yourself well, not getting overwhelmed or down a rabbit hole of where someone's taking advantage of you financially, emotionally, in any way. I do feel like some of you will be letting go of a person or a dream or a situation in favor of what's healthy for you. Okay. Treat your body like the palace that it is. With Gray and with Castle here, it makes me feel like some of you are liberating yourself from a connection that might have been toxic. Could be a friendship, could be a work situation, could be a lover or a spouse or something like that. Some of you are really finally getting out of this. It's like, it's time to not make war. It's time to just close this up. Okay. It's time to put a period to this chapter, an end to this chapter, please. Okay. All right. Let's see what else wants to come out. Let's see what wants to come out. All right. Four of Wands. Sun, yeah. Justice, High Priestess, wow. Okay, and the Hermit card. That's a lot, okay? Some of you have gone through a divorce or are going through a divorce, and what's happening is you're opening up to your spiritual path because that relationship was a toxic one on some very important levels, especially in terms of your own happiness. It stopped being happy a while ago. And now going through that justice, the balancing of it, I feel like you really get a chance to step into your connection with spirit a lot more. I feel like you're seeing the secrets now. I feel like you're just like, you know what, this is done. This is done for me. It was done a long time ago. And I'm just going to collect the wisdom from this so I can move on. I'm not going to... I'm going to treat myself better. You're making like a resolution to treat yourself better. And definitely have partners that treat you better. Yep. Ten of Swords. Oh, my. Magician. Wow. Knight of Cups. Queen of Swords. Star energy. Isn't that beautiful? Two of Swords. Yeah, you're really seeing this person for who they are. Seven of Wands, King of Cups, King of Swords, King and Queen of Swords. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel like some of you have really learned from the past, from past relationships, and you're not going there again. Okay. I feel like some of you have really healed. Okay, this is you in my opinion. I know this is an air sign, but the whole thing is kind of air sign. I'm seeing the cups though. I'm seeing the Cancer and the Pisces come back. So it's like your heart is available again, or it will be when this is over. Queen of Swords and the Star. You could be dealing with an air sign, like I said. Queen of Swords, King of Swords, and the Two of Swords. There's definitely now some lessons learned, some wisdom aggregated, some things that happened that are now deal breakers. Okay. And I remember after you go through a couple of things like this, after you go through a toxic relationship or whatever, when you first get out of it, you could have a ton of this energy, a ton of like, never again, F off, not doing this, no more. I mean, if you're really in that place, you're probably not watching this reading, but somebody who's been really betrayed. All right. I feel like you've been really betrayed by somebody who knew what they were doing. Okay. Magician knows what they're doing. They're purposefully manifesting, and they are just all about the romance. Okay. Knight of Cups. They don't care who they hurt. It's like as soon as that bloom is off the rose, as soon as they start to feel like it's getting, I'm going to say boring, but that's their fault too. You know what I mean? Like you got to put some effort into it. It can't just be like the sparkly stuff that happens in the beginning of relationships that happens to everybody. Like, ooh, sparkly. It's kind of fun. And then you kind of, real life kind of injects situations, phobias, issues, problems, challenges, in-laws, brothers and sisters, friends, bosses, toxic, blah, 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 patterns. Okay. And this is a relationship that, or this is a memory of a relationship for some of you, that is really spiking your fear, in terms of, will I ever be available again? Will I ever want to have a relationship again? And my answer is yes, but I feel like it's going to be a different you. So this King of Cups, Seven of Wands, King of Swords. First of all, some of you could have an Aquarian coming in. All right. We have the Aquarius energy here. They are coming in wanting to make an offer, but you're feeling that spidey sense, that tingly spidey sense. Like, I cannot go down this road again. I cannot have another toxic partner. I've already dealt with so much. I'm just getting my sea legs back, right? I'm just getting myself back. But the thing is here that there is somebody that is trying to come in. Could be Aquarius, could be a Virgo, could be a Libra, a Leo, a Gemini. Did I say Aquarius? I might have. And they kind of get you. They've been through the same nonsense. This person shares your conviction or your, not curiosity. That's not the word. This person shares your resistance to a full-time relationship or to a committed relationship based on past experience. You guys are both very wise. This is a very important soul contract, okay? Because what this person is going to teach you is, first of all, to trust your intuition. So the beginning of this relationship can bring up a lot of pricklies, okay? A little bit of a caveat here. If you are just getting out of a relationship, this reading can be applied to that. Like, I'm just leaving this. What is the wisdom I want to take with me? What do I want to be sure not to stumble into again? Because we forget. I know you think you never will, especially if you have been dealing with a narcissistic partner or something. My hair's driving me crazy. If you have had narcissistic partners in the past, or you've had somebody who is super toxic, you almost get this sense of like, you see it around every tree. You think everybody's a narcissist. You see it everywhere. And that's not true. Okay? We are in a time period where we all have narcissism in us. It's a sliding scale, right? If you didn't have some kind of self-interest, you'd never get out of bed in the morning. If you didn't have like a dog in the fight of like, oh, I got to go to work because that's the way I keep the roof over my head, you wouldn't get up. That's self-interest. It's not narcissistic though. It's only when it crosses a certain plane and it turns into a lack of compassion for other people, a lack of awareness of other people's needs, and I don't give a shit about their needs. That's more on the narcissistic path. Okay. So I feel like you're seeing narcissists everywhere. Like, I've just gotten healed, or I'm just getting out of this relationship. I don't have any bandwidth or time for any nonsense. With Mars in retrograde, you could be a little bit callous or coarse with your speech, which is very unlike you. You could be somebody who is like, okay, show me, like a toy poodle, like do some dances for me. I'm not going to go down that road unless you really make it worth my while. And I think when we're in that place, it really is a resistance. It's a pushback. It's not a healthy boundary. That's a don't come near me. That's what that's saying. And you have the opportunity here to soften that, okay? This is a time for healing. This is a time for healing and a time for collecting wisdom that came through some pretty hard fought lessons. And the healing is here. All right. So you're healing this 10 of Swords, and you will learn to be in relationships in a different way. Okay. So I'm going to see what's going on here. I do see it. Like Virgo, Cancer. Well, that's you. Virgo, Libra, Leo, Gemini, Aquarius. In the beginning of the extended, I will pull cards for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, just to give you some independent information about, or specialized information about the situation. And then I'll pull cards for those other signs. All right. All right. Deal. Link is in the description box below. I will see you over there. All right. I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.